Well, hi, we're back again, and we were waiting for the starter mix to do its duty, but it has been a lot quicker than 24 hours due to the pleasant weather here on the Sunshine Coast. As you can see, it's bubbled right to the top of the container, which is pretty remarkable in a few hours. So what I'm going to do now is move on to the second stage. Firstly, I'm going to put some salt in the bowl. We're just using normal table salt. It's the sort that we just buy at the supermarket. And I'm using 1 teaspoon full of salt. Now I'm putting that in because bread without salt doesn't taste very nice at all. Whoops, there's our glass bowl. Now I've got about 1.5 cups of water that I'm going to put in the bowl and let the salt dissolve a little. And I'm doing that so that I can then accept about half of the starter mixture from my container. So I'm just going to spoon out about half. I'm not too precise about measuring this, but as you can see, it's a long, gooey, sticky mix. The good thing about this method, of course, is I only need to use half, and the half that remains in the container I will feed, and that'll become bread on another day. So I'll never run out of starter. I've got an unlimited supply. So I'll put that aside. And what I need to do now is just mix the starter into the water so that it is evenly distributed and can then be ready to absorb the additional plain flour that I have. So we're back with Coles white plain flour. I've got 3 cups here in the bowl, and I'm just going to add that to the water and stir it in. And I'm expecting to get a nice pancake type mix out of that, which, as you can see, I've got a fairly wide bowl here, so I've got a bit of work cut out. But we'll just keep stirring it gently, and as you can see, it all comes together quite nicely into a lovely mixture. If we find the mixture's too dry, we can add a few drops more water, but I don't think we're going to need that. And if it was too wet, conversely, I'd just add a little bit of flour. But no, I think we've got it right. So that was 3 cups of flour and 1.5 cups of water has ended up with a mix pretty well as I want to get it. So the next stage that occurs is that we just need to, once this is mixed fairly evenly through, which it is, I'll just cover it over and we'll put it aside for about 2.5 or 3 hours, and we'll just then inspect at that point and see how we're doing, and from that point we'll take further action. So I'll cover that over with, as you can see, it came off the spoon fairly well. Put my hand in and just show you how it's quite a good mix. Get it off my fingers. Okay, so I'll cover that over and we'll leave it now for about 3 hours.